Hey guys, Level Chaser here. Here's a quick gameplay of a ranked game. I play VEIGAR, and I don't want to give away too much, but let's just say there's a hell of a comeback in this game. VEIGAR is just amazing. I mean, as long as you farm up with this champion, it's pretty much GG. Well, I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we had an Ezreal and a Soraka bot. I went mid, Yorick went top, and Chaco in the jungle. I'm not going to say too much about my allies. I'll just leave it at some of them weren't really the greatest. We start off by defending Chaco in the jungle, and I think Blitzcrank did try to invade there. He didn't really invade, but he just annoyed us, you know, with his arm, which a lot of times lots of Blitzcranks don't do. Whenever I play Blitzcrank, I always, like, if we feel confident in invading the jungle, I'll do what he did, except I'll have my team with me and they can pick up blue. You'll see in a minute what I mean. But yeah, I pick up the Doran's ring first. Lots of people might not do this, but you know, VEIGAR is just so squishy, and the mana regen is nice too, because you're gonna be spamming your Q to farm. Now, a lot of people they do quite a few different. They have different opinions on what order you should level up your skills. On VEIGAR, what I like to do is, okay, I get one in my Q, as you see I just did, and if I'm pushing up, I'll get one in my E. If they're pushing me, I'll get the next one in my W. And then once I have one in everything, now this is when people say, well, you should max your W first, because that is what does the most damage. You know, you stun them, you W, and then you Q. However, it makes farming, I want to say more difficult is the easiest way to say it, because your W doesn't do that much damage. It does enough easily to last hit, obviously more than your basic attack, but the cooldown is lowered, so you can get your use your W more often, and it does more damage, so it's easier to last hit with. Now, with that said, what I do is I get one in everything. I get my Q to about 2 or 3. Depending on how well I'm doing in farm, I'll get it to 3 if I'm not doing so well. Get it to 2 if I'm doing really well. I don't remember what I did in this video. And then I'll max my W. And then I'll go back to my Q. And then max my stun last. Now, some people max their stun second because it does have a longer duration. It's just the way I do it, okay? I mean, lots of people are like, they say, oh, there's only one way you can play this game. This is the way you have to play it. You have to build this way. You have to do this. Well, you know, sometimes I don't follow that, and I do find my own style of gameplay. So yeah, with that said, I'm just farming mid really hard. Obviously, I try to dodge Ahri's abilities as much as I can. She just does loads of damage to me. She lands her whole combo. But of course, I do loads of damage to her as well. In fact, if you're VEIGAR, I suggest harassing more than I did early game in this lane. But you'll see me harass a lot soon. But yeah, I'm focusing completely on farm right now. I don't know how I didn't get that last hit, but you obviously know with VEIGAR, for each time you last hit with your Q, you get an AP. So farming is ridiculously important with VEIGAR. If you can't farm, you're not farming well, you're just going to be shut down pretty hard. Now Ahri, and any AP mid with VEIGAR is generally easy to play against once you're level 6, because your ult is, you know what, I know lots of people are going to get mad, lots of people are going to get butthurt, but I'm just going to say it, it's OP, okay? Your ult is OP. I don't know what they were thinking with their 80% damage, or whatever, 80% of their AP gets added to your damage, or whatever. Here, I can mouse over it. So it deals initial damage, then it deals the damage more damage from how much AP you have, and then it deals 80% of their AP in extra magic damage. So, so if they're AP, which most mids are, you are going to do loads of damage. And you see Ari flash away right there. She's incredibly scared of my stun. If Shako slowed her and I got the stun off, I easily would have been able to kill her between my W and Ignite. Another thing I want to talk about is lots of times what people will do with VEIGAR is rush Cage's Lucky Pick. Now this is, you rush the Cage's Lucky Pick to build it into a Deathfire Grasp, and this is a great idea. Now that is good. The Deathfire Grasp is amazing, and I do get it later on in the game. People say to rush it because, you know, it does, what does it do? 30% of their total health, or 30% of the health that they currently have. So between that and the rest of your combo, you will one-shot just about any champion in the game. I mean, your burst is ridiculous. There's very few champions that can survive it. Now the reason I didn't get the Deathfire straight off the bat is because I was just I wasn't destroying Ari in lane, but I was doing well against her, and I decided to get the death cap. I think the death cap is what I go for first, and the reason for that is because it's just straight AP. It's loads of AP, and as I'm farming with my Q, my AP goes up by even more. So that's awesome. So like every 4 minions that I kill, my AP goes up, you know, more than 4, because it gives an extra, gives like 30% of your AP or something. Anyways, yeah, bot is not really doing the best down here. Let's see, where are they at right now? Yeah, oh, okay, they don't start doing that bad yet. Oh, did I miss something up here? Oh well, I mean, the farming does get kind of boring, but you'll see mid to late game it will get a lot more exciting, the gameplay. What are they? It's 1-3 right now. Yeah, bot starts to not do so well, and I think we got slightly lucky with the comeback here, because their jungler wasn't doing that great either. He was doing alright, but he did not gank that often. Like, for example, top right now. Top is overextended. Now, or our top. One thing I want to say, I jungle a lot, okay? And when I play a game with a ally jungler, oh wait, first let me say, if you see that attempting to reconnect thing, there's nothing I can do about it. It's some glitch or bug with the LOL replay. Anyways, so junglers, I jungle a lot, and when I play a game and I'm not the jungler, our junglers never really do that well. Now let me say this: one of the key points in a jungler is to one of the things that you need to try and do is, if, let's just say an enemy, let's say Pantheon, let's say this is reversed, okay? Pantheon is Yorick and Yorick is Pantheon. Now, if they're way overextended, more than halfway over their lane, that is a chance to gank. Whether they have a ward or not, you can't just let that enemy completely destroy your ally. You can't let them just push onto the turret, because it's a really bad position for your ally to be in, and they can't farm very well. They'll get shut down really hard, and oftentimes they'll get turret dove even by the enemy junglers. So let's just say you gank them when they're overextended like that. Let's just say they have a ward too. Well, they back off. You might have harassed them with a skill or two, and I don't remember what happens right here. Oh, I think I kill her. Just barely. I don't know. Yep. Alright. So you harass them and whatnot. Now they're gonna be thinking the next time they overextend, oh, I probably shouldn't overextend too hard. because I will get ganked by the jungler. I know I'm like sort of like going off topic, or like not going off topic, but drifting off. Right here, Pantheon ganked me, which was a really good gank, really smart, and sorry, excuse me. And I was kind of forced to suicide here, and I told my allies, because most people when you suicide, they're like, "Oh my God, VEIGAR's feeding." Well, I wasn't feeding, but I mean, my choices were go bot, where Blitzcrank and whoever else, who's the other, Blitzcrank and Fed SIVIR were there waiting for me. Walk into Pantheon and die, or walk into the turret and give an execution. And they don't get any gold. I just get a death, and I lost blue. But Pantheon doesn't get blue. Pantheon doesn't get gold. Nobody gets gold. So it's definitely a better decision there. Anyways, yeah, Ahri kept pushing mid, and this is what I'm talking about. If the jungler would get her off my turret, that'd be nice. It wasn't really that big of a deal. I think I do lose mid, but overall I'm doing pretty well against her. A lot of people say when I get tier 2 boots right away, I do it on a lot of champions. I get tier 2 boots, like, not straight away, but I get it quickly. And lots of people will stick with tier 1 boots for a while, and let me just tell you that one of my #1 pet peeves in this game is being slow. I absolutely hate being slow. I hate being caught because I'm slow. I hate not getting to lane quick enough in time to get a kill because I'm slow. It's really aggravating to me, and so I do pick up boots, tier 2 boots, earlier than most people. And in this case, tier 2 boots are, for an AP, are amazing because sorcerer boots provide a lot more damage with the magic pen. Now, yeah, as you see, my farm is pretty decent. I'm ahead of Ahri, just barely. She's doing really well with her farm too, which I don't want to say is rare in a ranked game, but it's not as common as you think. You'd think in a ranked game everybody would know how to farm. I don't remember what happens here. SIVIR has that shield, so I didn't really want to use my waste my stun on her, so I use it on Blitzcrank, and I get grabbed. I think somebody saves me with a heal, kind of. I don't remember if I die here. I don't know. We did all right. That's one of the other things I had to say. See how Ahri followed me straight away? She sees, oh hey, VEIGAR showed up bot. My lane's not pushed. I'm gonna go bot and follow him so I can provide some support. If she didn't come down there, we probably could have picked up a kill. Maybe, I don't know. But lots of times mid lanes they'll either get so mesmerized with farming, or they'll be just plain useless, and they won't either follow the enemy mid who went to gank, or they won't push their lane. They'll just stand around. Excuse me again. And if mid is gone, let's just say mid went MIA right now. Either, you know, two things should happen. One, you should push your lane, and two, you should call, or like, two things should happen. Either one, you should push your lane, or two, you should follow after them, and you should call MIA. I mean, it's not, the MIA should be automatic. I mean, you should be able to call MIA. It's not very hard, especially if it's incredibly obvious that they went, they went to the bush and they weren't gonna gank. I wasn't really ready for a Shaco's gank right here, and that was somewhat my fault that we didn't pick up the kill. But anyways, so yeah, you should call MIA, and you should either push the lane, or you should follow them and counter gank, I guess you can call it. I know one of these times I died really like stupidly because I was backing and I was just too lazy to move out of the way of Ahri's skills. I wasn't really too lazy, but I don't remember. I was shopping or something, and I saw her and I'm like, whatever, which is stupid of me, but sometimes you just feel like that, I guess. Our Yorick wasn't too bad, but he got a couple 1-for-1s because he just like overextended to hell and then died, which is whatever. It's better than feeding. Let's see, what is he right now? Yeah, he's 1-1. I think he's about to be 1-2. Let's see. Oh, Apparently I'm lagging. Oh no. I clicked pause on the player. My bad. Alright. Let's see what's happening. I know it doesn't show their health, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. Yeah, Soraka. This is when bot starts to not do too well. Let's see. Yeah, Soraka's 0-3. Just bear with me. The gameplay starts to get a lot better mid and late. You'll see what I mean. I'm just picking up blue here. VEIGAR with blue is absolutely amazing because your cooldowns are all low, so you can spam your Q and you can get that AP up really fast. See, I have an extra 46 AP solely because of my Q, which is pretty good. I hate when this happens. I hate when you have like 1500 gold or 1520 or whatever, and you're close to the needless or some big expensive item, but you just barely can afford it. You just kind of have to tough it out and go back to lane. It's really annoying. It's really tempting to just sit there and wait like a minute or two or a minute to get that gold, but yeah. See, I was gonna back and get the needless, but look, I saw Ari ganking, and what did I do? I went straight down there for some support, but I don't remember if I save her or not. I throw out the stun, but I know SIVIR will absolutely destroy me, and I do not want to feed her, and I do not want to get shut down. Oh no, I'm not within like shutdown like material yet, but I just did not want to feed SIVIR any harder. She was already doing pretty well. Yeah. There wasn't much I could do in that situation anyways. I believe they're probably getting dragon right now. Blitzcrank is pretty set on getting oracles a lot, which is incredibly smart. If your support is durable enough to get oracles and not die, then it's an incredibly good idea. Because oracles are just, I don't know, wards play a huge part in ranked games. I'm sure anybody knows this. They're just having vision and knowing when you're getting ganked or knowing where the enemy is incredibly important. And a lot of people do like underestimate that or don't bother placing wards, and that does kind of screw your team over, especially if you're the support. VEIGAR is incredibly easy to farm with. I mean, as you can see, I'm one-shotting the CS or the creeps with my minions with my W. So, especially with blue buff, when I can afford to spam it all day, it's awesome. The only downside to doing that is I'm not picking it up with my Q, which gives me an AP, which I would have done it in a lot of the cases, but I'm trying to stay as far away from Ari as I can, because if she lands her taunt, I mean, I don't know how, she is a pretty good player and she probably could flash and land it, but if she lands it in general, like I think she does right here, yeah, this is where I die. I tried to ult her, but what would have been smarter in that situation is if I flashed in the other direction. She probably would have used her ult once more towards my turret and would have given me enough space to either get away or run, you know, put enough distance between us so that I could cast. Either way, it would have given me a better chance at what I did, because the turret in that case definitely does not protect me that well against Ari, who can just spam her ult and get out of it quickly if she has to. I want to speed this up, but I don't want to mess up the video, because the video seems to get really messed up. Even though I put the fraps fix on LOL replay, it still gets messed up. You know, she tried to land her taunt there. I would have probably died or taken a lot of damage. She does start to do well against me in lane, right around here. And I'm thinking about speeding up some of the other gameplay, the early game, just because it's not. I know it's really boring, but I did try and talk and give pointers and start conversation. I guess you can speak in the comments about what you think about my opinions. I know that talent video sparked up a lot of, yeah, this is what I was talking about. I was in the shop. I didn't expect her to do that, which is, it's stupid of me, honestly. And then Shaco is, I don't know who he thinks he is, but I think he just barely gets away here. Yep. And bot is getting killed even more. You know, at this point, I was really starting to think that we were gonna lose the game here. I mean, I'm 1-3, which isn't that great. All my deaths were incredibly dumb, but trust me, stick around. There will be a comeback. Everybody seemed to be blaming the jungler, which Shaco wasn't. He wasn't too great, but he wasn't like terrible either. He's just, I don't know, average player, I guess. See, York is pretty overextended right here. I called out my Ari. I don't remember if she ganks him or not, but she could gank him right now, and they could pick up a pretty easy kill. Here I am picking up blue again. When you're fighting blue, one thing to think about is you can use all your skills because you're gonna get the mana back from the buff. And here I try to gank them. I don't remember how it turns out, so I guess we'll have to see. I was looking for a good spot to land my stun. I target SIVIR because she is fed. And there's my first shutdown. Let me tell you, shutdowns are pretty ridiculous in this game. The enemy can be doing really good, but if they make a couple stupid mistakes, you can shut them down, and the rewards for shutdown is a little crazy right now. I mean, you can get 600 gold for shutting down a player. So let's just say two of their players are doing really well. Someone shuts them both down. That's 600 gold. 600 extra gold right there for each of them. That's 1200 gold. So I'm lagging a little bit right now. I'm not sure why. Anyways, I really didn't do well in this. They're all like really unpredictable in what they're doing. I couldn't figure out who to go for. I mean, those two were really low, but Ari she's just kind of off in the sidelines dishing out damage, and that's never good. I don't remember what happens here. I think I pick up one. Yeah. I could have landed my stun better, and if I did, it probably would have turned out a little bit better. Shaco's on his way up here. I was hoping that he could slow one, whoever was low in there. I do have my ult, and I'm looking for an opportunity to use it. Ari would be the best person to use it on. I thought Shaco was up there for a minute, but he's not. And of course, you know, he takes. It's incredibly annoying. I mean, I don't know what he was doing, but he was just sitting there when they were pretty much free kills. There's Ezreal dying. Yep. I was not very happy right now. Ari and myself are even in farm, which is props to Ari for that, because Ari isn't the easiest one to farm with. She's not the hardest either, but she's not the easiest. So props to her for keeping up with my farm. The comeback is coming. You know, it's funny because I actually voted to surrender right here, but someone, I didn't call the vote, but I agreed to surrender, mostly because I figured we lost it. I don't know where this lag is coming from. It's just random lag spikes out of nowhere. Hold on. And we're back. I don't know what that was all about, but you didn't miss anything, so right here we're trying to pick off Warwick. It's a quick little team fight. I'm trying to stay in the back as best I can. I know Ari is like to my right or below me, I guess you could say, and I'm slightly scared of her because I know if she lands her taunt, I'm dead. But we did come out on top in that team fight. So yeah, I think this is when the game starts to turn around. I picked up a couple kills, a couple assists, and it definitely does start to get more exciting. So yeah, what am I picking up? I'm picking up Zonia's now, because it was kind of a hard decision to do Cage's Luck Pick or Zonia's, but I decided on Zonia's because I figured, you know, I'm starting to dish out some really good damage, so I'm most likely going to get targeted really hard, and their Shaco overextended. So I am, like I said, I should get targeted pretty hard, because I should be able to one burst Ari, and like I said, I'm just dishing out the most damage at this point. Yeah. So plus that armor, they're like all AD / hybridish, besides Ari. So armor is definitely good at this point, even though, I mean, it's not. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I pick up Ari, but I die. Yeah, they're both sitting in the bush there, just waiting for me. But I still get Ari, so hey, I don't really care. Oh shoot! Sorry for all that noise, guys. I turned off my AC. I forgot that it was on and kind of blowing on the mic. Hopefully, it wasn't too crazy. It's really hot in here right now, so yeah. It's funny because when Soraka and Ezreal both picked, I was thinking, hey, that's a really good duo, because Ezreal tends to run out of mana a lot, and Soraka can give him mana. You should be able to give some really good sustained harassment. And what are they going? 2 and 5, 1 and 6. But yeah, I mean, there's most of the time in this game, there's always a sliver of hope, no matter what the score is. Especially if they start making really stupid decisions, and getting really cocky and just wanting to finish the game. Here's this lag spike again. And we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what these lag spikes are about. Now, right here, I'm just trying to stay away from Blitzcrank's arm, but I'm looking for a really good place to slap down my stun, give us a good advantage. One of the things that I always hope when I put down my stun is that my team will actually go in, but we're kind of on the defense right now. We're running away, and I'm just looking for a good spot. I got kind of lucky. SIVIR ran right into that. I don't remember. I think I die. I was trying to pick off Ari too, but yeah, what was Shaka doing? Like why was Shaka bot? I don't know. I should have used my Zonias there, but it was just really hard to think about, and I got you know, knocked up by Blitzcrank and whatnot, or stunned, or whatever was going on. I was CC'd pretty hard. Yeah, there goes top. But like I said, we're still in this. I have a tiny bit more farm than RA, and I'm still pulling an even KD ratio. So yeah, I think next is when I start to build cages, cages like you pick into a Deathfire Grasp, so I can take down any of the tanky people, like any of the tanky non-AP people. I can one burst them as well. I don't remember actually using it though this whole game. I couldn't tell what Warwick was like doing right there. I don't know. I didn't know if he had his ult or not. So I was kind of keeping my distance. Because if he was smart, you know, that he would go straight to me for the ult, which I don't even know if I get ulted this whole game. I stay out of it pretty well. Ulted by Warwick anyways. So yeah, I figured at this point, if they go all MIA, they're probably most likely going to be either a Dragon or Baron. They do go for the Baron, I think, sometime soon. But yeah, I see. Sorry guys, had another huge lag spike there. Yeah, they're pushing mid now. I'm trying not to get grabbed by Blitzcrank. He places a ward there, tries to be sneaky and grab someone, but I don't think he succeeds. Ezreal picks off that ward, and then, yeah, he doesn't have vision, unless there's minions there. At this point, even if he did get grabbed, it'd probably work out in my favor, because they would most likely all huddle up. I pick off RA right there with my ult and stun. I was waiting for a good time to stun, especially if they were on turret, and I was given the perfect opportunity right there. Now Blitzcrank, I don't know what he's doing here, but I don't know why they're targeting York. I was trying to stay off of SIVIR. If he targeted me, it would have been pretty much over right there. My W just completely destroys them when they're in a group like that. And he grabs Soraka. I think I take out SIVIR, yep. They just aren't scared enough of me, and they're not targeting me. That's their major, like, flaw right now. I mean, if they targeted me, my team at this point does not do a lot of damage. I mean, we have Soraka as support. We have Ezreal who's being shut down pretty hard. And here I go with the Blitzcrank kill. I was waiting for that arm. I knew he was going to try and grab me. But I guess he underestimated how much I did. I probably should have helped them right there, but, you know, I wanted to back and get my cages, and I knew Pantheon was coming as well, and he has been a lot smarter than the others and has been targeting me, you know, jumping on me as much as he can, or if I'm around. As soon as they see me, they're just gonna run back because they're waiting for that stun, or they know I'm gonna put it down. This is kind of annoying. I hate when people stay for the kill. Like they see me coming, and instead of running, like I'm clearly there to help them. Instead of running, they're like, oh, I'm gonna stay and try and get the kill, and they die. It's just really annoying. Yeah, I missed out on a lot of farm down here, but that's okay. Is W? Oh yeah, I was gonna back there, but I need like 60 more gold for my Deathfire. So I decided to grab that and then back. So it's 18 to 27. I mean, I'm 10 and 6 with a lot of farm. York has a lot of farm as well. The game is in their favor at this point for sure. So I had another lag spike there. But anyways, as I was saying, the game is in favor for them. I see Blitzcrank at the showing killing award, or I don't know what he's doing, but they were obviously at Baron. I knew they'd be getting it, and I knew they'd get it pretty fast between Pantheon and Warwick. I wanted to wait for my team. I had no clue what they were doing. I mean, they're just... Oh, like, look at Ezreal. What is he doing? Nothing. That's the answer. When we know they're a Baron, we should at least provide some harass or something. Not just give them a completely free Baron. And there I go with the Baron steal. And I'm going to flush to the wall, and with Soraka's heal, survive. And this is pretty much, as you can guess, the turning point in this game. Our team just is really scared of them right now, but I'm able to just completely burst down SIVIR, and I'm waiting for my skills to be back up. Warwick saw me, and he was going, I know he's going straight for me, so I W the bush, but he dies too early to get to me. So yeah, I'm like, at this point I'm just saying, you know, push. We have Baron, and lots of them are dead right now. And yeah, so we may be behind in kills, just barely. We're behind by 6, but we did get Baron. We came out on top. We've gotten a lot of shutdowns. I'd say we're probably around even, if not pretty close to what they're at in gold, because I know they've gotten a couple dragons as well. But those shutdowns, man. And there goes Blitzcrank, bursted down. With VEIGAR late game, it's basically, if you land your stun, you're gonna get a kill. You're definitely gonna get a kill. I really wanted to kill Ahri here, but nobody else seemed to want to come with me, so I just decided to take her out. I think we pushed this all the way up. I was hoping that they would miss me in the fog of war right there, and then I could pick one off, but of course Pantheon saw me. So yeah, at this point it's just, we have Baron, push as hard as we can, take advantage of the Baron. Lots of times what people do is they get Baron and they don't even use it. And SIVIR kind of made the mistake of walking into my stun right there. Yeah, at this point I'm just looking for anybody to kill, except for Blitzcrank, because I don't want to get grabbed by Blitzcrank, and I know he has a shield. So yeah, I told I pinged it back, and I told Yor to go tank top, the top turret, because it's, you know, it's a free 1.9k gold for the team, which I don't even remember if we back at all to here, but yeah, a turret's a turret, especially if you don't take too much damage for it. It's definitely worth it. I hate when your team does that. Like, we're pushing really well, and then for some reason it's like they take the tutorial so seriously, and they stay behind their minions no matter what. I probably could have killed Ahri if I had some help there. I tossed in my stun, and I only get Blitzcrank, which is kind of disappointing, but so I decided to ult him, which probably wasn't the smartest. I meant to click, it's funny, because I meant to click Deathfire Grasp right there, and I clicked Sonya's, which is really disappointing as well. But yeah, Warwick, I don't know, he went to go ult me, and which is smart, but I happened to stun at the same time, so it's also pretty unlucky. I'm not really able to catch up here. I did put my Q out, and I do have my stun ready as well. At this point, it's just push the double turrets. It's kind of annoying when people get too greedy and worry about people sitting on the base rather than double turrets. I really wanted to just end the game, because I wasn't sure that we were even going to win it in the first place. So if I don't say so myself, that was a pretty good game, pretty good comeback. Hope you guys liked it. Subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching.